वन्दे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं भक्तबिन्दसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नीत्वानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयितगिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। वृन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्तो गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमदाख जगोद्वरुण्य ध्येयं सदा परिभवग्नमविष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरञ्चनुतं शरण्यं भीतात्युहं पनुतपाल्भवाद्दिपूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दम् यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमनिच्छटाय विस्फुरिजित किमपि गबोधु स्वदर्शि पूर्णानुरागरससागरसारमूर्तिः साराधिकामयि कदा कृपां करोषि। श्रीकृष्णचैतन्य प्रभुनितानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। आजानुलम्बित भुजौ कनकावदातु संकीर्तनैकपितरो कमलायताक्षौ विश्वाम्बरो द्विजवरो जुगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नरानं। गंगातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषी त्ववामभागं नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वाराणसीपुरपति भजवीशनाथं वागीसजस्वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ति हृदये संवित् पं सिंहमहं भजे। Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Gaurangaika gati bhajasritamati, Sri Gauradhama sthiti, Satsvaika vitir kusanga virati, Dusto vyatha niskriti, Sri Rupaika rati sanatana nati, Sri Jivate jostuti, Shri Siddhanta Saraswati Vijayate, Gauri Yogoshti Pati, Shri Siddhanta Saraswati Vijayate, Gauri Yogoshti Pati. Gauri Yogoshti Pati, Sri Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada told, Dharmadhaji Ganer Dharma Acharan Baddha Jivke Aro Adhikotaro Baddha Dasai Loiya Jai. Gauriya Goshtipati, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada told, those who are projecting the flag of Dharma, they have no etiquette, no acharan, nothing. Only they have the flag of Dharma. They want to prove that we are preacher, we are following Dharma, Vaishnava Dharma. Prabhupada speaking, common people, if they are going to follow them, they can arrange more and more bondage for them. More and more bondage. Previously maybe some bondage was there, but at present due to this asasanga, dharmadhaji, those who are putting the flag of Dharma in hand, to prove that we are preacher, we are following Dharma. If bonded soul, common people going to follow them, they are going to ensure more and more bondage for them. You can remember, yesterday I was discussing about actual preaching. The vital point I was speaking, that Krishna Bhakti Bina Nahe Bhakti Pavartan. If I don't have Krishna Bhakti myself, the power of Krishna Bhakti, I cannot install Bhakti inside the heart of any bonded soul, not possible. And also, yesterday I was discussing this vital point, that the day I can realize that my Harikatha is number one, topmost, procedure of bhajan, the day I can realize that my speaking Harikatha is, very nice bhajan for me. In that case, surely I am going to get the backing of, Kripa from Guru Varga, Yukta Vairagya. Surely I am going to enjoy the Kripa of that Yukta Vairagya. Otherwise, this kind of feeling cannot touch my heart. Actually, some people, they are busy with acharan and some are busy with prachar. But as per the Siddhanta, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, Saraswat Gauriya Sampradaya, it is very nice Siddhanta, we already gone through Chaitanya Chaitamrita, you can remember. Achar kare keho na kare prachar, prochar kare keho na kare achar, achar prochar namer karoho dui karjo, tumi sarva guru, tumi jagatir arjo. Sanatana Goswami is speaking to Haridas Thakur. Some are busy with acharan only, and some are busy with prachar. But you are doing both, acharan and pracharan. So you are actually Nam Acharya. So you are topmost. Achar, prachar, namir karaho dui karja, you are doing both. Out of your stainless character and bhajan procedure, you are showing an example in front of whole world, that how to do bhajan, how to love Prabhu, how to go out of Maya. You are giving lesson to all people. Actually, Prabhupada also speaking about Yukta Vairagya many times, especially the writing K. Vaishnav, who is Vaishnav, this article. There you can find Vaishnavi Patishtha, Tate Koronishtha, Tahana Kolire Rovive Rourav. Perhaps you know, Vaishnavi Patishtha, Tate Koronishtha, Tahana Korile Rovive Rourav. Rourav means Narak, hell. If you are not going to show proper honor, exact honor to Vaishnavi Patishtha, in that case, if you are going to ignore Vaishnavi Patishtha to prove that you are a great Vaishnava, you don't need any Pratishtha, you are going to lead, solitary bhajan. This way, if you want to project yourself, your importance, in that case, you can go to hell. Vaishnavi Patishtha, you must understand what you mean by Vaishnavi Patishtha. I can also touch another point which is very important. Then I can clarify this point very easily. So Vaishnavi Patishtha means any Patishtha given by Guru Vaishnava. That Pratishtha should not touch my heart. That Pratishtha cannot contaminate my heart. I should realize this Pratishtha given by a whole world to me, it is actually due with my Gurudev. And my Gurudev also can think that way, that Pratishtha is due with his Gurudev. I mean my Param Gurudev. This way, one by one, all Pratishtha can go as Puspanjali unto the lotus feet of Nityananda Balaram the Adi Guru. And in Madhura Saradharani, I don't like to speak right now. So you see, this is called Vaishnavi Pratishtha. If I say I should not speak Vaishnavi Pratishtha because people can hear me, they can give me Pratishtha, is all wrong conception, wrong Siddhanta. Actually, Prabhupada speaking, Pratistharo tare nirjanare ghare tava harinam kevala koitya. Prabhupada speaking. To get Pratishtha, you want to do inside a solitary castle. But to get that kind of Pratishtha, you are doing it, and you are doing Harinam, but it is one kind of falsity, in a false bhajan. Pratistharo tare nirjanaro ghare tava harinam kevala koitya. We should remember this point. And Vaishnavi Pratishtha, Tate Koronishtha, Tahana Koride Rovive Rourav. Any kind of Pratishtha. Maybe the whole world can give Pratishtha to me, what it concern to me. If it is not at all, if this Pratishtha not going to contaminate my heart, I can have a Niskinchan Bhav by the power of my Gurudev, Param Gurudev, Guru Varga, then what problem in it? What problem in it? Also, we should remember that what Prabhupada speaking, Seduti Katha Bhulona Sarvoda Karo Uchchasare Harinam Rav. That two words you should not forget and go on doing Harinam Sankirtan very loudly. Prabhupada speaking, Seduti Katha Bhulona Sarvoda Karo Uchchasare Harinam Rav. Now devotees asking me, Maharaj, Seduti Katha, that two words, what do you mean? What Prabhupada wanted to speak? Many times before I was bound to reply that Seduti Katha mean Tumi amar, ami to tomar, tumi to amar, ki kaj aparadhane. Tumi to amar, ami to tomar, ki kaj aparadhane. You are my property. Hey Prabhu, I am yours. So what third property I need? Nothing I need. Nothing I need, actually. This is the main property. And this is called the basic thing of Sambandha Gyan, vital point of Sambandha Gyan. And after developing this Sambandha Gyan, I can start my effort how to satisfy Supreme Lord the best possible way. What is the best possible way to satisfy Supreme Lord in this Kali Kal? Harinam Sankirtan. Many times in Harikatha I was bound to discuss this point. So, Prabhupada speaking, Seduti Katha, Bhulona Sarvada Karo Uchchasare Harinam Rab. Loudly you will have to do Harinam Rab, Hari, Gaur Hari Bol. And Harinam Rab means Harinam Sankirtan at the same time to sing the glories of Supreme Lord from Bhagavatam or Siddhanta Vichar, everything. Many times before I discuss, those who are following Harikatha, they can understand very easily. Hari mean actually we'll have to Nam Prabhu, Harinam Prabhu, Harinam Prabhu, Dham Nam, Harinam Nam, Parikar Nam, Vaishishta Nam, Lila Nam, all different kind of varieties of the explanation of this Hari, Supreme Lord. So, it is advised by Prabhupada that Seduti Katha Bhulana Sarvada Karo Uchchasare Harinam Rab. This is the vital point. We should remember this. The Vaishnavi Patishtha we should not ignore. We should not hate. At the same time, I was bound to discuss this 2 points about Yukta Vairagya. You can remember. That day the other day I was bound to discuss this point. That Anasaktasya Visayano Yatharahum Mupujanyata, this point, and Prapanchikataya Buddhya Harisambandhi Vastuna. In very easy way, Prabhupada representing this word, very easy way, easily. Wow! Bale Krishna sevai jaha hoy anukul, bishay boliya taha tagi hoy bhul. What you can use very nicely in Hari Seva, what you can use in Hari Seva very nicely, if you are going to reject that thing, it is not Yukta Vairagya. Krishna Sevai Jaha Anukul, which is favorable, which can help you to maintain Yukta Vairagya. Krishna Sevai Jaha Hoy Anukul, Vishay Boli Hat Tage Taha Hoy Bhul. You should not reject that thing as a material object, not that. There is a secrecy of Yukta Vairagya is that how best possible way you can use it for the total satisfaction of Supreme Lord. This is the main point. So, actually, this is very vital point, actually. You should remember that Prabhupada speaking, those who are projecting, those who are holding the flag of Dharma, Bhagavad Dharma, and those who are not having any acharan, anything, for common people it is really very dangerous. All over the world this problem is that. How to detect, how to know. So many times I was bound to reply, give the answer, this question. If you are sincere, 100% sincere yourself, then be sure Babaji Maharaj watching you, going to provide, going to give you divine help automatically. Because it is the responsibility of Nityananda Balaram to help all those bonded souls, those who are interested to cross this material world. So, also about Nityananda Ashtakam, there I already told, it is written by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami writing that Nityananda, it is the standing commitment of Nityananda Prabhu. Ato bha sangsaram buddhitaranadayo moi laget. That total responsibility lying with me. The only thing you will have to do, that you will have to speak Gaur Hari, Amare Kinya Laho, Amare Kinya Laho, Bhajo Gaur Hari. You will have to be sincere, 100%. Then it is my responsibility to help you to cross the material ocean and to get bhakti. It is my responsibility how to arrange bhakti, Sarv Shakti for you. So, actually, I like to quote another point is very important. that very often Prabhupada used to speak, an Acharya can never be elected by vote. An Acharya can never be elected by vote. Gauriya Goshtipati Srila Sisila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada said that Acharya can never be elected by voting system. Acharya is self-effulgence, self-manifested object. At present, the system of election to choose an Acharya in any society is never approved by any authentic Shastras. That is the point. What to do and what not to do, all our activities should be approved by authentic scripture, authentic Shastras. What to do, what not to do. What to do, what not to do. All our activities should be approved by authentic scriptures, Shastras. That is why this is the standing instruction of Sri Krishna in Gita. What Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking in Gita, it is a standing instruction of Bhagavan Sri Krishna in Gita. Tasmat Shastra Pramanam te karja karjo vyavasthita. Tasmat Shastra Pramanam te karja karjo vyavasthita. This is one instruction. Tasmat mani, that is why I am speaking Arjuna. You will have to go through Shastra. You will have to get the advice of Sadhu Guru Vaishnava also, authentic personalities. So, Tasmat Shastra Pramanam te karja karjo vyavasthita. So, Sadhu Guru Vaishnava, those who are realized soul, when they are giving advice, it is also approved by Shastra, automatically. So, Tasmat Shastra Pramanam te karja karjo vyavasthita. Also, we can see the strict instruction of Shastra. I already told the other day that Suti, Siti, Puranadi, Pancharatring, Vidhing Vina, Vaikantiki, Harer Bhaktir, Utpataiva Kalpate. Suti, Siti, Puranadi, Pancharatring, Suti, Siti, Puranadi, Pancharatrik, Vidhing Vina, Vaikantiki, Harer Bhaktir, Utpataiva Kalpate. Although engaged in single-minded devotion to see Hari, if one going to transgress the regulations mentioned in the Suti, Smriti, Purans and Narad Pancharatra, Bhagavatam, undesired qualities are produced. On the other hand, overzealous concern for the rules and regulation of bhakti, which disregards the mood and injunctions of scriptures, simply becomes a disturbance to society. It is not actually bhakti. So, Shruti, Siti, Puranadi, if what I am doing, my activities, all my Siddhanta, all my Acharan, if not approved by Shruti, Siti, Puranadi, Pancharating Vidhi, that kind of bhakti, what I want to show in front of public people, that is just one kind of hazard, problem, utpat. Vaikanta Harer Bhakti Utpatai Bhakti, it is nothing but one kind of problems, So you see, Pitama Vishwa also, yesterday I was speaking, Pitama Vishwa was very angry when unnecessarily Gurudev going to speak all rubbish against him, giving some instruction, which is not, proper. So, Pitama Vishwa speaking, Gururopi avalitapso karja karjo majanato utpatapatipannaso parityago vidhiyate. If that kind of guru who is going to speak all rubbish, which is not approved by any authentic scriptures, that kind of guru I should I should throw away. I should not. Many such cases happen. Many such cases, I don't like to speak clearly, as Gurudev was very nice previously, halfway in his bhajan. After that he developed some vanity, then fall down. In that case, whatever initiation was given, they all fall down. That Guru fall down, initiation also useless. So you see, many such cases. After Prabhupada, one Acharya was elected, but I know Srila Aranya Maharaj and so many devotees. I don't like to speak clearly here, because so many devotees going to hear, they cannot digest it. They can feel problem. So I like to avoid this point. So after Prabhupada, somebody was elected Acharya. So he was fall down. After that, those Vaishnava, great Vaishnava there, they now actually they took decision to leave that Guru. They actually took maybe Harinam from Prabhupada. They took Diksha from that Guru. But they leave that Guru and finally from heart they are going to follow Prabhupada. Follow Prabhupada from heart. This way they came out successful. Also, it is the rules that if Guru fall down, then you will have to approach a nice Guru, Sadguru, to do bhajan properly. And also it is a system, if your Gurudev is not Sadguru as yet, maybe Madhyamadhikari, Sadguru, but Madhyamadhikari and topmost Paramahansa stage not attended as yet. In that case, it is a system still, if major faults are not available with your Gurudev, you cannot leave that Guru, maybe Madhyamadhikar. What you can do? With the permission of your Gurudev, you will have to approach a very nice Shiksha Guru. So it's one kind of compensating factor. So, by the permission of Gurudev, you can approach a Sadguru, a Shiksha Guru, who can give you power, give Siddhanta, Vichar, Bhajan, you can learn Bhajan from him. And one condition here, that if you find that Shiksha Guru going to hate your Gurudev, Diksha Guru, then you cannot approach that Shiksha Guru. If that Shiksha Guru having sufficient respect for your Diksha Guru, in that case you can accept him. And not only that, it is one kind of compensating factor. Through this procedure, finally you can attain perfection. No doubt, you can attain perfection, no doubt, in future. That's why the other day I was discussing about one Siddhanta given by Srila Jiva Goswami Pad. That Siddhanta you can remember. The other day I was discussing that Gurva Gaya Tat Sevan Avirodhena Cha Anneshanopi Vaishnavanam Sevanam Sreya. Gurva Gaya Tat Sevan Avirodhena Cha Anneshanopi Vaishnavanam Sevanam Sreya. All the Vaishnava, by the consent of your Gurudev, Diksha Guru, you can go ahead. You can go and take the association of a Shiksha Guru who is having respect for your Diksha Guru. And if this is Sampradayak Sadhu, is more you can get advantage, very good advantage, you can go on. And finally, you can get perfection, no doubt in it. So this way, you can remember, that is why the Sahajiya, they are going to criticize about our Guru Parampara. I was bound to write one book on Guru Parampara. Is Madhya Gauri Sampradaya, Gauriya mission, Gauriya Math, they have no connection with Madhya Sampradaya. Madhya Gauri Sampradaya. I was bound to give so clear answer on this point. Another vital point I like to project, that Prabhupada, when writing Guru Parampara, you can find that halfway Prabhupada giving Mantra Parampara. Halfway Prabhupada giving Mantra Parampara, and halfway Prabhupada giving Bhagavad Parampara. So this is the procedure approved by Pancharatric Vidhan and by Prabhupada also going to prove that mantra parampara sometime can break. Not that 100% you can prove that mantra parampara always perfect. Mantra parampara is okay. Mantra parampara, if mantra parampara is okay, then mantra parampara, you can follow, but most of the cases we find that mantra parampara is not, some breakage you can find. In that case, to get the mainstream of bhakti, how to get the mainstream of bhakti, you will have to make the connection again through Bhagavad Parampara. Like Krishna ite Chaturmukha, Krishna Sevanmukha, I already told, and Mahaprabhu Sri Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nahi Anno, Rupanugo Janero Jibon, Rupapiyo Mahajana Jiboro Gunato Hano, Tarpiyo Kavi Krishna Das, Krishna Das Piyo Varo Narottama Seva Paro Jarpada Vishwanatva. This way, you can see that when I am speaking about Narottama, the same group, Srinivasa Acharya, Samananda Prabhu, Ramchandra Kaviraj, why I am not speaking? You are foolish. Actually, it is understood. When I am speaking the name of Narottama, all the groups are present. No problem. This way, Bhagavad Parampara, you can harmonize totally the already broken linkage, you can reset and start your bhajan through Bhagavad Parampara. And Mantra Parampara, not always you can find, cannot find success all the time. So, Bhagavad Parampara, you can Mantra Parampara and Bhagavad Parampara, Prabhupada speaking this way. So, by now you understand the secrecy of, this Acharyaship, Bhagavad Parampara, all I am speaking in details. So, Acharya is self-manifested object. So, Acharya can never be elected by any voting system. There is 100% perfect. So, at present I am going to discuss on these topics actually. Although, I already answered, but still I like to give some special point. Actually, Srila Prabhupada was, I can give the example from the life and the Leela of Srila Prabhupada itself. So, actually, Srila Prabhupada was Nitya Siddha Acharya. Actually, Srila Prabhupada was Nitya Siddha Acharya. Sadhan Siddha Acharya also you can get, no problem. When you can get Sadhan Siddha Acharya, you should not insult him. It's very nice. Same, So, Sadhan Siddha Acharya, but actually this is not the case with our Guru Varga. Like Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Prabhupada, Paramvijayat Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, they are not Sadhan Siddha Acharya. They are Nitya Siddha. They are eternal persons of Prabhupada. Somebody can fight on this point. Everybody, those who took Harinam Diksha from Prabhupada, they are all, Nitya Siddha persons. No, not that. This Siddhanta is not perfect. This Siddhanta is not perfect. Those who are going to satisfy Prabhupada 100%, those who are going to install the ideas of Prabhupada, Siddhanta Vichara of Prabhupada, Gaura Pesthaya Bhutale. You can find this mantra always you are saying, Gaura Pesthaya Bhutale, Gaura Pesthaya Bhutale. Are about Prabhupada, it is Rupanugo, Viruddha Apasiddhanta Harine, you can find. This way, those who are going to install Siddhanta Vichar, implement all Siddhanta Vichara and efficacy, all instruction of Prabhupada Siddhanta Vichar in this material world, Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale. Manobhishtam means the desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is the desire? Prithivite Achayato Nagaradigam Sarvotta Prachar Hoive Mor Nam. So, Prithivite Achayato Nagaradigam Sarvotta Prachar Hoive Mor Nam. Somehow, Mahaprabhu speaking, all village and cities of the whole world, in the whole world, There you can find someday my name going on. Everybody going to chant, sing my name. Prithiviti achayoto nagaradigam sarvatra prachar hoibe monna. Prachar hoibe monna. Also, I was speaking about the qualities of those preacher. Very accurately you should understand. So, Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale, those who are going to implement the desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this material world, they are eternal Parsad of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And those are Guru Varga, those who wanted to install all the Siddhanta Vichara of Srila Prabhupada in this material world, Prabhupada and Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they are surely Nitya Siddha Parsad. And those who are going to take Harinam Diksha, all they are not Nitya Siddha Parsad. Those who are going to break the instruction of Prabhupada, going to start a new track. That's why I already mentioned Srutis, Jadaya Sruti Siti Puranadi Pancharating Viding Bina, Oikantike Harer Bhaktir Utpataiva Kalpati. How you can understand that this devotee enjoying full kripa of Gurudev? How you can understand? You forget, many times before I told, if you can find all the Siddhanta Vichar of Gurudev, all his acharan, all his Siddhanta, all his efficacy, all if you can find in applied form in the life of one devotee, be sure he is Snigdha Sishya. From Bhagavatam, we can find one slok, Snigdha Sasishyasya Guruva Gujham Api Uto. So, if we can find that our Guru Varga, they are going to implement all the Siddhanta Vichara of Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami. They are going to implement. Guru Padma used to say, Prabhupada, 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 every fraction of second. Those are going to in each and every breathing. So, they are actually eternal Parsad of Prabhupada. Those who are going to break the instruction of Prabhupada, procedure of Prabhupada, of preaching, they are going to start a new procedure. Surely 100% they are not Parsad. Maybe they can come out successful in first half of their life. First, because some sort of humble attitude maybe was there with him. But later on, develop, some vanity, some false ego, I am the preacher, then fall down. How we can discover? All is Siddhanta, Vichara, everything, all is, already I told about Pitama Vishwa. Guru Ropi Avilyo Tapso Karja Karjamajanato Utpatapatipannasya Parityaga Vidhiyate. If now I find, previously not, now I find Gurudev speaking all rubbish against all Guru Varga, is that, Prabhupada, then be sure some fall down is there. So you try to avoid him. You cannot get any power from him. So, this is the Siddhanta Vichar, you should follow this point. So if you find all the efficacy, all the Siddhanta Vichar, all everything in applied form in the life of one disciple, then be sure he is Snigdha Sishya. He is the actual Shishya, going to follow his Gurudev in total. And the rest, they are not following, maybe following 50%, 80%. So you can also remember, I was speaking that day, the quotation of Prabhupada giving instruction, the slightest deviation from the track of your Guru Padma can ultimately throw you away from bhajan. So this way there is a great danger. This world is now passing through a critical period, very critical period. Whereas in Upanishad also you can find that Khuras Sadhara Nisataya Durgam Patastat Kavayo Vadanti Kathopanishad. All those foolish people, they are running over a sharp, sword. Anytime they can cut their leg, anytime. So all the time, Trinada Vibhav, humble submission can help you to protect your bhajan. Also, someday I can discuss very important point about some some instructions specially given by Srila Prabhupada to some of his friends. Prabhupada never used to say they are my disciples. Prabhupada used to say they are all my friends. I have some request. I have some request for some of my friends, those who are going to foreign country for preaching. Before going for foreign country, I like to speak something. What I saw from my Guru Padma Paramahansa Gurudev Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj, how Guru Kishore Babaji Maharaj was successful to catch me, attract me. The procedure I like to show you, that is called actually Trinada Vibhav. Without Trinada Vibhav, if I am going to, draw your attention, I am going to put some influence on you due to my, nice speech, that kind of influence cannot stay for long. That is short time benefit you can get. In the long run, because I myself not following Trinada Vibhava, if I am myself not following Trinada Vibhava, then how I can give, benefit to you? Benefit will, if I am not established in the Acharan shown by Mahaprabhu, then my preaching is half done. Half done. Also, that day I was speaking, half truth is not truth. Half truth is more dangerous than false. Lie. Half truth is more dangerous than lie. Actually, now I come back to the point, actually Srila Prabhupada was Nitya Siddha Acharya, right from the beginning of his life. Right from the beginning of his life, this kind of indication was found. One or two or three examples I can give in front of you to clarify this point. You can understand very easily how I am speaking this way. One or two or three examples I am going to keep in front of you to understand this point. Very long ago, when the teacher of Bimala Prasad, he was a small boy. Long ago, when Prabhupada was a small boy, when his teacher, home tutor, when his teacher Prithviraj Sarma, from whom he used to learn Veda, Vedanta, everything, Vyakaran, everything. When his teacher Prithviraj Sarma one day told him, advised him to put heavy energy in the study of intricate subjects like Veda, Vedanta, everything, to become successful, to become a successful Pandit, great Pandit. So one day he advised him, you will have to put heavy energy to go through all intricate subjects, Shastras and everything, to become a great Pandit in near future. Then that small boy, Prabhupada, he told straightway that it is not at all my target to become a great Pandit. It is not at all my final target to become a great Pandit. Rather, I would like to put all my energy for Bhagavad Seva, which is my ultimate goal of life. To hear the answer from this small boy, like Bimala Prasad, the master was really very surprised. Another incident I am speaking. One day, when Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur went to market, to bring some ripe mangoes from market, so it was put by Bhaktivinoda Thakur inside room. So when some ripe mangoes were brought from market by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Then the boy took one mango without permission to check the taste, sweetness of the mango. But immediately he was checked by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur not to do so anymore. When he was informed by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur that before offering to Supreme Lord, before offering anything to Bhagavan, it is not the rule to take anything. Okay. He took lesson, like a small boy. Then onward, he took resolution to avoid taking mango in his whole life. Then from then onward, Prabhupada took resolution to avoid taking mango in his whole life. You understand what I mean to say? You see the resolution. So, not only that, but also he was given responsibility by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur to worship Kurmo Deva Salagram. He was given responsibility in his boyhood, to worship Kurmo Deva Salagram by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He was given responsibility. Watching his excellent seva mood right from the beginning of his life, Bhaktivinoda Thakur was bound to give, because watching his exclusive seva mood right from the beginning of his life. Another incident I would like to speak. Surely this incident can touch our heart to give us a direct feeling of his eternal Acharyaship. Annada Sankar, not Ananda Sankar, Annada Sankar. Annada Sankar, the other son of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Annada Sankar, the other son of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, from his previous wife, who already gone by that time. So, he was very, very sick, with high fever and strong headache due to some unknown disease. And due to some unknown disease, almost to the last stage of life. Almost the last stage of life. Almost the last stage of life. Is going to leave body. So sickness, heavy sickness. That day, evening time, Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur took decision. That day, evening, Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur took decision to engage Srila Bimala Prasad Saraswati, Srila Prabhupada, to chant Harinam loudly whole night in front of that patient, Annada Prasad. So as per the order, instruction of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Prabhupada was engaged in this seva. He was engaged to do so, this seva. Harinam Sankirtan whole night, in front of that patient. The whole night, he, Srila Prabhupada, went on chanting Harinam Mahamantra loudly. And really, it was a miracle. It was a miracle that before dawn, that Jivatma, Annada Sankar, was supposed to leave his body. And everybody, including Bhaktivinoda Thakur, all were present there. They all were present there. Suddenly, the Jivatma started praying in front of Bimala Prasad very with a very appealing mood. That Jivatma, who is going to leave the body, praying in front of Bimala Prasad with a very appealing mood, cravingly, that he is speaking, due to my previous aparadh unto the lotus feet of Bimala Prasad, I was bound to take birth. I was bound to take birth in this family to get a scope, chance to hear Harinam Mahamantra from him, from Bimala Prasad, which is now just completed. Now, so I am going to leave my body after praying, after praying this way, begging for apology unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. He was about to leave his body. Just last moment, he was speaking that I was Ramanuja Sampradayic Sadhu. I was a sadhu from Ramanuja Sampradaya. I was a Ramanuja Sampradayic Sadhu in my previous life. He was speaking that way. Really, so, all tilak, all in different parts of our body, 12, Dada Sangha, 12 parts of our body. Really, so, all tilaks, all in different parts of body, appear in his body, automatically. It was visible very clearly, everybody could see. And with some extraordinary body effulgence, some light as if coming from his body. This way, ultimately, he was bound to leave his body, but we have a great, opportunity to understand this point that Srila Prabhupada is Nitya Siddha Acharya. Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur could realize all in details about the eternal Acharyaship of Srila Prabhupada. Much before Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he could realize all in detail about the eternal Acharyaship of Srila Prabhupada. Much before, very. So, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur was bound to write these following words: Saraswati Krishna Priya Krishna Bhakti Tahar Hiya Vinodero Seisha Vaibhav. Saraswati Krishna Priya Krishna Bhakti Tahar Hiya Vinodero Seisha Vaibhav. You understand the meaning? Bhaktivinoda Thakur wanted to declare that Saraswati, Bimala Prasad Saraswati, Prabhupada, is eternally, he is actually Krishna Priya, Krishna Sakti, Manjari, and Krishna Bhakti is his heart, whole Krishna Bhakti. Sarup Shakti covering the whole body and mind of Prabhupada. Krishna Bhakti Tahara Hiya. Hiya means body. His body is full, transcendental, made of bhaktis, You can remember Abhirbhav Tithi of Prabhupada. I was bound to discuss this point. Kipaya Hari Ketana Murti Dharam Dharani Bharharaka Gaura Janam Janakadika Vasala Snigdha Padam Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Padam Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Padam Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Padam. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur writing this way. Saraswati Krishna Priya Krishna Bhakti Tahara Hiya Vinodara Saisha Vaibhav. Vinod mean Bhaktivinoda Thakur, somebody speaking, it is Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking about himself, or other way I can make another meaning. Vinod mean Vinod Bihari. I mean Krishna. It is the Vaibhav. Prabhupada is the Vaibhav of Vinod, Vinodananda, Vinod Pran, Radha Vinod Pran, Radha Vinodananda, Radha Vinod Bihari. I mean Krishna. Vinodara Saisha Vaibhav. The both meaning you can catch, no harm in it. Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur could realize much before about the unique Acharyaship of Srila Prabhupada. So he was bound to give a big responsibility on him before leaving body. I can discuss all in details someday in near future. Before leaving body, I can discuss all about, Balighai Sammelan, Balighai, Dharma Sabha. I can discuss about what all different kind of instruction given by Guru Kishore Babaji Maharaj to Prabhupada, what all different kind of, responsibility given to Bimala Prasad, instruction, advice by Prabhupada. I can speak all in details, today or tomorrow, only by the mercy of Guru Varga, all devotees, those who are going to listen. Actually, they are giving me kripa, so that I can speak nicely. So otherwise I cannot remember. If you all are become very angry with me, then I cannot speak anything. So your kripa is a must in my life. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur giving responsibility about Daiva Varnashram, how to install Daiva Varnashram, how to restart Vishnu Vaishnava Rasava, Vishnu Vaishnava Rasava, Dham Pacharani Sabha, how to install Dham Parikrama, how to install all the procedure, how to preach Chaitanya Vani properly, all I can discuss, not now. Day by day I can go on discussing all in details about what kind of instruction given by Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj to Prabhupada, what kind of instruction given by Bhaktivinoda Thakur to Prabhupada, what all are the fallacy, how we can understand that what Bhaktivinoda Thakur, what Prabhupada doing is just perfect. We can give example, one by one. Gauriya Goshtipati, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, and Gauriya Goshtipati, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada was all along been in favor of Ekayan Paddhati. Why I am bound to put this point here? Because so long time I am discussing about very critical point of Anugatta everything. So it is the appropriate place where I should discuss this point. I cannot overlook this point. Gauriya Goshtipati Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada was all along been in favor of Ekayan Paddhati, of Veda, of Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the most secret aspect of Bhagavad Bhajan. What do you mean by Ekayan Paddhati? Ekayan Pantha means no separate, individual efforts, no separate individual efforts are allowed to project himself separately, ignoring the exact track of Anugatta. Ekayan Pantha, it means no separate individual efforts are allowed for anybody to project himself separately, ignoring the exact track of Anugatta. In other sense, I would like to say, all and everything of seva, efforts, should be channelized through all and everything of seva efforts, should be channelized through the authentic and unique perceptual channel. Nobody can deserve any credit for anything. All honor, all respect, etc., all pratishtha, Vaishnavi pratishtha, etc., cannot contaminate the heart of any individual sevak. All should go and go ultimately unto the lotus feet of original source, unto the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu Balaram, Adi Guru, or Radharani and Madhurasa. So all our Gauriya Guru Varga, they all used to believe this point very strong, with strong faith they used to follow. They all used to believe this point with strong faith. All our Guru Varga, they all used to believe with strong faith in this Ekayan Pantha path, except a few, those who already fall down. So you should understand this vital point to go further into the deep philosophy. Siddhanta Vichar of Srila Prabhupada is very typical. Until and unless you are 100% inclined unto the lotus feet of Prabhupada, you cannot understand anything. So actually, after all, I would like to say that this Bhagavad Dharma or Atma Dharma or Vaishnava Dharma is specially approved for those Paramahansa, Nirma Saranam Satam, Nirma Sadhu, Guru Vaishnava. It is specially approved for them. So in Bhagavatam we find Nirma Saranam Satam, Bhagavat, Nigama Kalpatarur Galitam Balam Sukhamukhad Amrita Dava Sangitam. This sloka you should discuss. So this Bhagavad Dharma is topmost. Atma Dharma, Vaishnava Dharma, Atma Dharma, Bhagavad Dharma. This is specially approved for those Paramahansa, Nirmasar Sadhu Guru Vaishnava. Those who are having dangerous, incurable disease. What kind of disease? Jealousy inside heart. For pure Guru Vaishnava, Sadhu Guru Vaishnava, they cannot have any actual entry. They can prove that we are also following Gauriya Math, we are also going to, preach Chaitanya Vani, but not that. They cannot have any actual entry inside the area of actual seva field. Because all their efforts are to do something for them, to arrange name, fame and position, everything for themselves. They want to start one new organization, ignoring Gauriya Mission, Gauriya Math. They like to throw Gauriya Math. But they don't know, it is impossible. Gauriya Math is eternally present. Maybe some foolish and idiot people doing some mistake and all rubbish in Gauriya Math, but be sure they are not in Gauriya Math. They are not in Gauriya Math. Be sure about it. So, what is the symptom that you are from Gauriya Math? The symptom that we can understand, the symptom that if you are following Prabhupada and Bhaktivinoda Thakur, you are going to follow in toto all the instructions and Siddhanta Vichara of Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Prabhupada, then surely you are from Gauriya Math, I can say. So it is the standing, standing advice of Srila Prabhupada that Bhaktivinoda Dhara can never be extinct. So we can remember. So to get enough power and energy, we must think all our Guru Varga, all our previous Guru Varga, waiting to help us. They are waiting to help us. So no problem, we can go ahead with the actual preaching mission started by whom? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And started by Bhaktivinoda Thakur Prabhupada. It means actually we cannot see, actually there in the Sankirtan Yagyagni always glowing. but we cannot see. We can find the Prabhupada freshly again started. Actually, that is eternally present there. So Prabhupada only started to show us that Sankirtan Yajna was going on, all our Guru Varga are going to help us, all our Guru are going to bless us, provided we are ready to sacrifice our life into the fire of Sankirtan Yajna. We are ready to sacrifice our life. Why not? Whereas we can find all freedom fighters, they are ready to sacrifice their life for motherland. Why we cannot sacrifice our life for Prabhupada? Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Why we can criticize Prabhupada and Gauriya Mission? Why? So, this is a point we should think over and again to understand this vital point, secret point. Who is preacher, actual preacher, who is not. So another point is very important. I like to give you a reminder that those who are living in the room made of glass should not throw stone to others. Really so. Actually, one vital point. I was bound to read it in my syllabus when I was a boy in 10th class. That time, I can remember. So, their advice, this kind of advice was there in the book, in the article, that those who are living in the room made of glass should not throw stone to others. Why? Because if he is going to throw stone to others, then other people, they can throw stone to them, to you. In that case, you can break your glass room, which is very costly. They can also throw stone to break your glass room. So it is good that don't try to throw stone to others. So they are also not going to throw stone to you. But the name of the article was very fantastic. What is the name? Old Proverbs Made New. Name of the article Pesi was there. Old Proverbs Made New. Very excellent. What is that? The name of the article I already speak. But the writer now going to give argument in favor of his, judgment, in favor of his conception. In that case, so now at present it is just opposite. If you are going to live in the room of glass, you should not throw stone to others. Previously it was true, but at present, old proverbs made new. You have to change the conception. What is the change? But if you are going to throw stone, in that case, every possibility there for them to break their own glass room, because they are staying in glass room. But new conception is effective at present. What is that? This means that those who are standing on, this means that those who are standing on a false background, they should not attack any other people or organization. Because otherwise they are going to invite problem. They can also attack. Those who are standing on a false platform, there are many faults, drawback in their organization and their life, how many, black points, drawbacks. They should not attack any other people or any people or organization. Because otherwise they are going to invite problem for themselves automatically. But this essay, name of the essay was just changed. Old proverbs made new. I mean, the poet and the writer want to speak that old proverbs made new. It means there I got a nice clue of investigation about how to arrest those criminals. Actually, those who are having false background, they should go on attacking other people, criticizing others, throwing stone of criticism. Actually, it is the, freshly, you'll have to think this way. Actually, those who are living, those who are having false background, they should go on attacking, they should go on throwing stone of criticism to others, so that they can feel nervous to attack back to them. They can say, really, so maybe they are, solid background, their background is very solid, so we should not go. This way, very tactfully, they can ensure their security of falsity. This way, very tactfully, they can ensure their security of falsity. This is the full skill. This is the application of full skill, of cleverness. Always can be seen applied by those false organizations. They are always going to criticize Gauriya Math, Gauriya Mission, these, that, they are all wrong, 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 wrong. They are themselves wrong. They are speaking. Ignorance is the main source of fighting. I think also you have ignorance. Otherwise, why you are going to criticize? Also, you have ignorance. You are speaking rightly. Ignorance is the basic thing. Ignorance is the root cause of all fighting. But I think you have also, ignorance. Otherwise, why you are going to violate your Gurudev? Why you are going to criticize other spiritual organization? If you have some right conception, right mood, not envious mood. If you have right, very nice, humble mood, then why not do come and try to rectify the situation in Gauriya Math, Gauriya Mission? Show by your acharan. You are going to open a new thing, new rules and regulation. It is not approved by Shastra. This is the new technique. This is the new technique spoken by me, spoken by the writer, to cheat others. So a genuine sadhu or his organization or mission never like to criticize others. On the other hand, they are extending their helpful hand. They are going to extend their helpful hand to others so that they can also come up. Criticism is not solution. If you want to find some solution out of criticism, it is not possible. If at all, some leader or organization are always going to criticize any other mission or other members of that mission, in that case, we should clearly understand the weakness lying. We should clearly understand the weakness lying with them. They have some weakness. That is why they are actually speaking that way. So they have some weakness. So, this is one kind of dirty strategy. This is one kind of dirty strategy of preaching. This is one kind of dirty strategy of preaching, usually followed by those cheaters. I would like to give one example more from the Leela and the teachings of Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. Those, Sahajiyas are always against Srila Prabhupada. Especially you can find those who are Sahajiyas, they are always against Gauriya Mission and Prabhupada. Those Sahajiyas, they are always against Srila Prabhupada and his mission. Always. It is their, regular duty, regular responsibility to do something against Gauriya Math and Gauriya Mission. Otherwise, they are not going to digest their rice they are going to take. They cannot digest their rice. They cannot digest the, lunch they have taken without a criticism. They are always speaking all rubbish against Srila Prabhupada and his mission. they always criticize the following. They always like to criticize in the following way. How Gaudiya Math can approve red cloth? Where from Gaudiya Math arrange sannyas? Where from Gaudiya Math getting sannyas? Whereas all our, Sara Goswami, they are all with, white vest, Paramahansa, Rakta Vasto Vaishnaver Puritana Jivai, those idiot people speaking this way. Long ago, when I was giving answer to those questions, maybe 1 year ago, I was giving this answer, that how, I can stop their face, I can make them set up, because all approved in Shastra. Red clothes, sannyas, all approved in Bhagavatam, all the, our Guru Varga, like Prabhupada, Saraswati, Adi, all, they are Madhavendra Puripad, Isar Puripad, Amchanda Guru, they are all actually sannyas. So, they are criticizing this way. Where from Gaudiya Math getting red cloth? Where from Gaudiya Math getting sannyas? They are not doing bhajan. They are always running here and there. They think running for Harikatha, they think they are idiot people. They think wastage of time. So they are not Gaudiya Math people, they are not doing bhajan. So we are doing bhajan. Yes, you are doing bhajan. Spoiling your life. That is why you are doing a bhajan. How Gaudiya Math can give skirt thread to everybody to make them Brahman? How is it possible for Gaudiya Math to give skirt thread to everybody to make them Brahman? Foolish people. Why Gaudiya Math never approved Manjari Baba to anybody? They like to apply their thermometer. They like to apply their thermometer to understand the temperature of Gaudiya Math. Foolish idiot number one. All foolish people. How they can understand the heart of Prabhupada and Gaudiya mission? All Shada Goswami, they never took sannyas, everything, they are all white vest, they are criticizing this way. They never went for preaching, etc. They are doing so nice bhajan. So let them speak that way. Let them bark like a street dog. Let them bark like a street dog, while Gaudiya mission moving forward like lion. Gaudiya Math moving forward like lion. You can find the picture of lion in the gate of Gaudiya mission, Gaudiya Math, always. What does it mean? The birja, the power, So we can go ahead. Another point I like to discuss in this context, actually, those street dogs, they are shouting in front of those, people, those who are criticizing unnecessarily. In front of them, I like to speak this nice story, very nice. What is that? I heard it from Siddhanti Maharaj. Always I like to identify, always I like to glorify. Maybe 20 years, 25 years back, I heard, but still I remember, I pay Dandavat to them. Because today my situation, very small situation, I am getting, because of their kripa. So, Siddhanti Maharaj speaking, all street dogs, they are, speaking in front of these human beings. All those street dogs, they are, shouting and speaking, oh man, you are human being, we are dog, you are human being, but what kind of speciality is there with you, except only politics and fighting? We are fighting for one piece of bread. We are only fighting with each other, we street dogs, we are fighting with each other only for a piece of bread. But you are fighting on each and every ground. All the time, without politics, nothing is there in your life. You want to prove the big acharya, big sannyas, but only and only politics is there inside your life. So those street dogs are speaking, oh man, you are human being, but we are street dogs, but we are fighting for a piece of, bread, whereas you are fighting all day and night, without any reason, you are barking. So, let them bark like street dog, while Gauriya mission, Gauriya mission, Gauriya mission, Gauriya mission can go forward like a lion. Like a lion. Gauriya Mat eternally present. Gauriya Mat eternally present in Vaikuntha Dham, Golok Dham. Gauriya Mat was invited by Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Prabhupada. Not that Gauriya Mat was established by somebody. Gauriya Mat eternally present. Eternally present. Be careful before criticizing. You should think over and again. All the members of Gauriya Mission like Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Rakshidhar Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Pradip Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Hridaya Panadev Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Daita Madhav Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Mayukh Bhagavad Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Gaura Vaikhanas Goswami Maharaj, all, etc., all, including Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Satyana Bhaktivinoda, they all are lion. They are lion-like. They are acharyas. They are each and everybody. They are big acharyas, like a lion. So they are lion-like big acharyas. In front of them, nobody can stand. Nobody can stand. They cannot stand with Siddhanta. They cannot stand with Seva. So they can play politics. This much they can do. They can criticize like a fox. They can criticize like a fox and fly away. They cannot stand. What it concerns to us? Let them criticize. In the meantime, we are interested to discuss all about the Prabhupada and his unique Acharyaship. Let them fight with each other. This is the time where whole world is with, fighting with corona problem. So we are also fighting with another type of corona, who is going to eat up the vitals of people. So we want to give medicine so that they can get relief. So let them criticize. We are going to discuss all about the Prabhupada and the unique and his unique Acharyaship. Red cloth, saffron cloth, or sannyas, brata, already approved in all authentic scriptures. Who is going to criticize? He is already approved by, in all sastras, including Srimad Bhagavatam, Padma Purana, everywhere. Not only that, but also Sriman Mahaprabhu was with sannyas-based red cloth, and most of his associates like, Madhavendra Puripad, Ishwar Puripad, Prabhupada Saraswati Pad, Damodar Pandit, all they are actually all sannyas. They were all sannyasis, though they are all Paramhansa, still for preaching purpose, this base is important. Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada, Keshav Goswami Parambe, Keshav Goswami Siddhanta, they are all actually Paramhansa. But out of their humble attitude, they want to prove that we are under, Varnasam Dharma, we are actually fallen souls, we are actually, this way, out of their humble attitude, they are maintaining their sannyas brata. But actually inside their heart, all Paramahansa, they are all Paramahansa. So it's one kind of preaching purpose to maintain sannyas, based externally. So also, as per Pancharatric procedure, after Vaishnava Diksha, they can accept Paramarthik Brahmanatva. Also, as per Pancharatric Vidhan, as per the instruction of Pancharatrik procedure, after Vaishnavi Diksha, after actual Vaishnavi Diksha from actual Gurudev, Sadguru, then those devotees, they can accept Paramarthik Brahmanatta. Paramarthik Brahmanatta to prove gradually, to prove gradually, to try gradually to attain the minimum qualification of Brahmanism, to worship Brahmanadev Hari. Why this Paramarthik Brahmanism, scarlet all given, are usually given in Gaudiya Math by Srila Prabhupada. But the present procedure is not at all perfect. Prabhupada never wanted to give that way. Quality and quantity can never be compromised. Quality and quantity both at a time cannot persist. If you can compromise with quality, then you can get quantity. If you compromise with quantity, then you can get quality. This way, actually, qualification of Brahmanism, they can attain gradually. They can try at least through Guru Vaishnava and Bhagavan Seva, Salgram Seva, they can try. But also in Shastra it is written that if some fallen soul, Shudra, Shudra, maybe externally he has taken Diksha from one Guru, but still he is Shudra. In that case, if he is going to touch Salagram, then Salagram speaking, it seems that he is going to attack me with one trident. I cannot bear his touching. So, if you are going to maintain your Shudraism, you have taken Diksha, na? You have taken Diksha, that I know. But still today, if you are going to maintain your Shudraism, in that case you have no right to touch Salagram. Diksha matrena. After Diksha, you can get Brahmanism. It is an ideal speech. If you cannot attend, if you are going to take false Diksha, or maybe your Gurudev is false, or maybe Sisya is false, in that case, standard, Siddhanta, you cannot get. So, to attain at least Brahman quality, Prabhupada used to give them, be careful. You'll have to chant Brahma Gayatri, everything, try to maintain purity, external and internal purity, and you day and night, right from 3 o'clock in the morning, you will have to try over and again to maintain all your Brahmin etiquette at least. And in near future, under the guidance of Guru Vaishnava, automatically you can get Vaishnavism. Automatically, Vaishnava is a great quality, topmost quality, Vaishnavism. So, also in course of actual Hari Bhajan, automatically devotees can step into Raganuga Bhajan. It's not a matter of joke. Automatically they can get the scope. Also, so many things I was bound to discuss, And ultimately they can get the clue of Manjari Bhajan gradually. So also in course of actual Hari Bhajan, shown by Srila Prabhupada, automatically devotees can step into Raganuga Bhajan. And ultimately they can get the clue of Manjari Bhajan. You can remember how exclusive way Srila Banagosi Maharaj was asking some special, secret points to Prabhupada about Raganuga Bhajan. Prabhupada advised him to go through some books, special books, and Prabhupada wanted to help him. Not only that, Soniyam Dadasakam, etc. different kind of books, was prescribed by Srila Prabhupada, some books written by Raghunath Das Goswami, Prajanta, very secret. So, all different kind of health was, So this way, actually, Srila Prabhupada were bound to give instruction to Banagosi Maharaj to arrange, one exhibition in which Prabhupada wanted to see different kunja of Sakhi Manjaris. Banagosi Maharaj was giving responsibility for this, exhibition, very nice, to show that what Manjari, in which place, Lalita Manjari, Lalita Visakha, Chandralekha, all, they are all different, and Manjaris, they are different, kunjas. It was, responsibility was given to Banagosi Maharaj to identify. Prabhupada was very happy with his seva. So, we must remember some books written by Vishwanath Chakravartipad, Rupa Goswami Pad, all we should remember, Raghunath Das Goswami, Krishna Bhavanamrita Adi, etc. Not that we have no right for, no right, not that. Only the thing we will have to attain quality. Like Sahajiya, we cannot jump into fire. Only the advice of Gauriya Math is to follow usual procedure to ultimately to get that level, to attain that level. Vidhi margo rato jane sadhinata ratno dane raga marge korai pravesh. Bhaktivinoda Thakur already written this. Vidhi margo rato jane sadhinata ratno dane raga marge korai pravesh. So Sahajiyas, they are going to, pass different kind of criticism. Let them do it. Those Sahajiyas, they forcefully want to commit mistake on this issue. Like Gopi Bhav, Manjari Bhav, they are all idiot, foolish. They want to start Manjari Bhajan before the attainment of that kind of quality, maturity. That is the mistake they are doing. And they are going to hell forever. Once Srila Prabhupada started speaking Harikatha at Kunja Bihari Gauriya Math at the bank of Sri Radha Kundo. But most of the people, they wanted to go to attend Rasakatha from Sahajiya Babajis. They wanted to go to attend Rasakatha from Sahajiya Babajis. Then Srila Prabhupada was bound to shout, don't go there to get lost forever from the Gauriya Bhajan field. Don't go there to get lost forever. Get lost forever from the Gauriya Bhajan field. Don't go there. They are all Sahajiyas, be careful. They are all Sahajiyas. Then suddenly those Sahajiyas, they become very angry. They started shouting, you all are Sahajiyas. Why you are speaking we are Sahajiyas? You are Sahajiyas, you all your groups, they are Sahajiyas. You all are Sahajiyas. Gauriya Math. We are not Sahajiyas. Srila Prabhupada replied in a very, very smartly, right you are, really so. We are Sahajiyas, but we are Aprakita Sahajiyas. Whereas you are all Prakita Sahajiyas. They are all Prakita Sahajiyas, we are Aprakita Sahajiyas. Aprakita Sahajiya means what is quite natural in Aprakita Dham, that kind of Sahajiya, usual procedure we are following. So we are Aprakita Sahajiyas, and you all are Prakita Sahajiyas. Sometime those Sahajiyas, they used to insult Srila Prabhupada with some unusual questions. Sometime those Sahajiyas, they used to insult Srila Prabhupada with some unusual question, like, what is the qualification of your Gurudev? Who is your Gurudev? What is the qualification of your Gurudev? What is the qualification of your Gurudev? What is the qualification of your Gurudev? Where he is staying? Where he is staying? Any mat address of your Gurudev, etc. These say all the time, they always wanted to insult Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada used to answer very smartly in front of them. My Gurudev, Gurupad Padma, Paramhansa Shrestha Jagat Guru, Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Externally you cannot find any educational qualification with him, but be sure, all the gist of all Shastras, all the gist of all Shastra, authentic scriptures, Shastras, could be found in applied form in him, in his life. Be careful that externally you cannot find any educational qualification with my Guru Padma, Paramahansa Srestha Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj, but be sure all the gist of all Shastras could be found in applied form in the life of my Guru Padma. He is a living idealism in my life. He is the living idealism in my life. All the total Vairagya Vidva was found in applied form in the life of Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj. Just like Srila Raghunath Das Goswami Pad. All the total Vairagya Vidya was found in applied form in his life. He is a living idealism for me. His permanent address is the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani at the bank of Radha Kundo. Of course, at present, he is manifesting Bhauma Lila at Rani Chara, Kulia, Navadvip. Those who are eternally Parshad, those who are eternal Parshad of Gaur Hari or Srimati Radharani, for them, their external sannyas base, external any base, any attitude is a symbol of extreme humbleness. Those who are eternal Parsad of Srila Prabhupada, those who are eternal Parsad of Srila Gaur Hari and Srimati Radharani, for them, their external sannyas base is a symbol of extreme humbleness. Extreme humbleness of being in the category of Varnasam Dharma. Is one kind of extreme humbleness of being in the category of Varnasam Dharma. But truly speaking, they are all topmost Paramahansa. Actually, 8 different kinds of Vigraha, 8 different kinds of Vigraha available. Or 8, or I can discuss tomorrow on this point. The Sahajiyas, they are fighting with Prabhupada. Where from you are getting sannyas? They want to criticize, I can discuss this point clearly tomorrow. 8 all different kinds of Vigraha prescribed in Bhagavatam in all Shastra, approved in Bhagavatam. So out of those 8 different kinds of Vigrahas are approved, Alekhya, photo is also approved. So, Srila Ramanujacharya took sannyas from the photo of Srila Jamunacharya at the bank of Ananta Sarovar. At the bank of Ananta Sarovar. Similarly, Srila Prabhupada also took sannyas under the guidance of Srila Ramanujacharya. He also took sannyas from the photo of Paramhansa Jagat Guru Srila Gaurkishaddas Babaji Maharaj at the bank of Sri Radha Kundo, at Brojopattan, So you should remember what is the excellence, you see. This way, all the time, all those Sahajas, they are always try to criticize. So we are also ready to give fitting answer to them. Let them criticize. Then we can get the scope to clarify this point. They are ignorant. So we can get the scope to answer to their question. We can make them set up. So, yesterday I was discussing about how exclusive way Guru Vaishnava can show their attitude of, love and affection for each and everybody. They are not going to criticize. So Guru Vaishnava, they are going to see the whole world in relation to Supreme Lord. So how they can criticize? So, also Srila Prabhupada was to be, yesterday I already discussed this point, to become very agitated in the humiliation of Guru Vaishnava. This is called actual Vaishnavism. If at all I have any actual relationship with Guru Vaishnava, then it is not possible for me to criticize them. If I have actual relationship with Guru Vaishnava, then if somebody is going to criticize, it is my duty to give fitting answer to them. I was discussing this point under the guidance of Sati Devi, you can remember, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur, under the guidance of Bhaktivinoda Thakur used to say, Tumi to Thakur, tomar kukur bolia jano ho more. Know it for sure that I am your dog and you are my master. So a dog can prove the topmost sincerity and faithfulness in front of master. So I am the dog of my Guru Varga. So I will have to answer that way. So now if we can feel this point, then automatically we can get some response inside our heart to take strong action against those criminals, those who are going to criticize Srila Prabhupada and Gaudiya Mission or Guru Varga. We have our duty. And many times you remember I was bound to discuss the only duty of an Acharya, I can discuss tomorrow again. The only duty of an Acharya is to protect Sampradayic Vaibhav. The only duty of an Acharya is to protect Siddhanta Vani. We cannot allow any people to criticize, to write something against Gaudiya Mission, Gaudiya Math. We cannot allow. So to protect Siddhanta Vani is the only duty of an Acharya. But at present, they are going to discover so many duties. But Prabhupada speaking, no! The only duty of an Acharya is to give full protection to Siddhanta Vani. If Siddhanta Vani is protected, then we can go very smoothly with the principle of Prabhupada. I mean, this is the Siddhanta of Prabhupada. Also, I heard it from Kesava Goswami Maharaj. Yes, it is the exact Siddhanta. So, the only duty of an Acharya is to give full protection to Siddhanta Vani, because if Siddhanta Vani, Vaibhav, is protected, then all other things, we can do very easily. We can run Gaudiya Mission, Gaudiya Math very smoothly by the instruction of Srila Prabhupada, by the Siddhanta of Prabhupada and Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Srila Prabhupada used to say that in the name of Hari Bhajan, we should not do business. So, he used to say also, Srila Prabhupada used to say, Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur used to say very often that to collect huge amount of money, or Srila Prabhupada used to say that to collect huge amount of money, opulence, is not our goal. Because then we can lose our position, we can feel proud, we can become puffed up to ignore, insult Guru Vaishnava. Tahale, Prabhupada speaking, to collect প্রচুর পরিমাণে অর্থ সংগ্রহ, প্রচুর পরিমাণে অর্থবিত্ত সংগ্রহ আমাদের জীবনের উদ্দেশ্য নয়। আমরা গৌড়ীয় মিশন থেকে বলছি, it is not our plan to collect huge amount of money, appliances. This is not our goal. Because if we are going to collect huge amount of money, then we can ignore all Guru Vaishnava insult. We can feel inspiration to insult Guru Vaishnava. Don't go there, they are not Vaishnava, only I am Vaishnava. Don't go Gauriya Math, don't pay Dandavat to their deities, don't take prasadam, don't attend Harikatha. What is? This is one kind of exhibition of false ego. So, because in that case, you can feel puffed up, you can express false ego, and you have the privilege to ignore and insult Guru Vaishnava, to go to hell very easily. So, Srila Prabhupada used to say, to collect huge amount of money or appliances is not our goal, because then we can feel inspiration to insult Guru Vaishnava, ignore and insult Guru Vaishnava. Srila Prabhupada used to say that I am not going to deposit huge amount of money for you all. Be sure, at present people, present Acharya, they are actually giving service to those disciples. They are going to huge amount of collect huge amount of money to preserve for their disciple, so that they can sit doing next to nothing and eat prasadam and play politics. They can exercise politics. So, Srila Prabhupada used to say that I am not going to deposit huge amount of money for you all to run the mission smoothly. Be careful about it. Rather, I would like to take huge amount of loan, donation, to serve Guru Gauranga Gandharvika. To serve Guru Gauranga Gandharvika, I can take loan, donation, to serve Guru Gauranga Gandharvika the best possible way. So that you can have your responsibility to pay back the loan, and you cannot take rest. I cannot allow you to take rest. You have to do bhajan continuously, non-stop bhajan. So be sure that I am not going to, deposit money. I am not going to deposit huge amount of money for you all to run Gauriya mission, to run the mission smoothly. Rather, I would like to take huge amount of loan from outside to serve Guru Gauranga Gandharvika the best possible way, so that you can have your responsibility to pay back the loan, and at the same time you cannot take rest. All the time you will have to do seva, 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 seva. You will have to put huge energy for seva, to find some security of life, to find some security of life, to ensure some security of life is not the duty of any sannyasi. It's not the duty of any acharya, it's not the duty of any sannyasi, it's not the duty of any brahmachari. Because in that case, they can never develop perfect Saranagati. Now we are in great problem due to Corona. And this, due to this situation, how much Saranagati we have, we will have to prove that how much Saranagati we have. So to find some security, to ensure some security of life is not the duty of any sannyasi or brahmachari or any acharya. Because then in that case, they can never develop perfect Saranagati. That was the perfect Siddhanta of Srila Prabhupada. I like to lead my life very peacefully. I like to lead my life very peacefully. No disturbance should be there in my life. This is one kind of passive karma. This is one kind of passive karma. Be careful. Don't make any mistake. This mood is one kind of passive karma, which is strictly prohibited in Gauriya Mission, Gauriya Math, Saraswat Gauriya Society. This is the exclusive Vichar, Siddhanta Vichar of Srila Prabhupada. Nobody can speak that way. Nobody can speak that way. Bhaktivinoda Thakur writing, Tomar sevai dukho yato seota param sukh. In your service, hey Prabhu, in your service, any amount of problem I am going to face, still it is very good. I am going to accept gladly. I want to put myself in trouble for your seva. Tomar sevai dukho yato seota param sukh. Any amount of trouble or suffering, all sufferings, always I like to pay welcome. Non-stop seva I like to do of Guru Gauranga. This is the exact conception and Siddhanta of genuine Gauriya Bhakta. So, for genuine Gauriya Bhakta, there is so many message and instructions of Srila Prabhupada. Day by day we will have to hear it. Day by day we will have to hear it, and not only that, but also we will have to digest it, to understand who is going to cheat me, how to avoid them. Is a very, very scientific discussion I am going to do. Maybe for the coming 6 months, I can go on discussing daily. If I am going to discuss daily, still I cannot find any end. It is endless ocean. The Prabhupada and his exclusive Acharyaship or unique Acharyaship. Please bless me so that I can go on discussing on this point. Vancha kalpatarushi ke pasindu bevajapati dhanam pavana bhavishnabhyo namo. Kipaya hori kirtana murti dharam dharani varharaka gaura janam janakadika vasala snigdha padam panamami sada prabhupada padam panamami sada prabhupada padam panamami sada prabhupada padam Gaurangaika gatir bhajasritamati si gauradhama sthiti sasa saiga vidir gusanga virati dusto vyatha niskriti si rupaikarati sanatananati si jivate jostuti si siddhanta saraswati vijayate Gauriya Goshtipati Shri Siddhanta Saraswati Vijayate Gauriya Goshtipati Vancha kalpatarushi ke pasindu bhavisha patitanam pavanebho Vaishnavibhyo namo namah.